I say where you at, you say right here. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Type shit. Type shit, type shit. Type shit. All the kids keep going on about. Fuck a private. Send it from my personal account. Gotta hawk it to ya. Hiding poison in my mouth. Glands holding the components to a copious amount. If I find out that you're really homies for the clout. If I find out coded in directions that you route. If your loyalty leads only to contention in the drought. The confession that you flout will only poison you with. I've been hacking weeds. Crazy if you sprout with a sprayer that I tout. I'm cleaning layers of the ground. When it's ready for exposure, pick the pen up like a joust. Defending any venomous behavior as aroused from the doldrums that a poet tries daily to renounce. If the devil tries to trick us, speaking only when I bounce. I'm coming back for Raven like it's Corey in the house. The chamber that I open leaves a hole where you pronounce. Choke on every word till it breaks your big astronomy. Misshapen due to quantity. My circle takes in quality. You say what you've been banking on. Thoughts your economy. Watch how much consumption's interrupting your autonomy. Reserve your reactions to the actions of the colony. Really only speak when you could teach. Instead of following, you live the life of bad advice. Lost some opportunities. Good old the ticker tape parade full all the caution that you threw. You're exactly who I'm thinking of. To consummate a plan, shut the cellar door. I'll go and oscillate the fan. While I roll out of board, we can find where it fits. You can move to the front. No one minds where you sit. On approach, I will interpret what it was I tried to draw for you. I pinned up a bunch of pictures. You're like, are we taking down the mafia? Look closer. And you'll notice that there's Polaroids of each of you. The orders are to make a line and take yours to your seats of view. So glad to meet with you. Break bread and eat with you. Skipped initiation, there's a reason this is reaching you. I broke the algorithm to reveal the infrastructures built by the society of real motherfuckers. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Welcome to the Nuyorican Poets Cafe Wednesday night open mic. This is when we applause again. Yes, we are live on the YouTube. Shout out to the live stream right now. Hello, chat. My name is Bryant Acosta Arya, also known as Brian the Motel Guy. You can Google that during the show quietly because I told you to silence your devices. I told you the rules of this open mic so far, and I told you how long you have when you get up here. How long? They're better than this. How long do you have? How long? Lock it in, chat. You got 5 minutes to perform your heart out and bring us your art. I said there was like 3 categories of rules, right? Like house rules, open mic rules, and a secret third category, motel guy rules. It goes like this. It's very simple. You could probably follow this. No ego. Simple. No ego. Let me explain. First, for the performers, okay? I've been performing for quite a long time, like 20 years so far in various different mediums and art forms. And, well, the ego is very important to me, for example, and you fellow artists out there, all right? It's your identity, all right? Some would say you can't even eat without your ego. It forms you and it informs your art. It allows you maybe to tap into that compulsion to make something out of nothing. Sit on your notes app, tap, 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 or draw something or anything like that. But the ego, the thing that lets you make your art, it doesn't serve any purpose here, all right, when you're about to perform it, okay? Now, I know the odds of you shedding your ego before you left your apartment, you probably didn't do that. That's fine. I'm going to give you a chance to do that tonight by kind of turning it off. Just like you turned off your phones, turn it to silent. We're going to silence our egos. There's no competition here, is what I'm trying to say. No competition whatsoever. All right, how many people have been to an open mic before? Raise a hand. How many people have never done this before? Raise their hand. Okay, that's fine. Whether you're an amateur, or someone that's just coming back from this to this after like a brief hiatus, or someone that does this constantly, trying to get their reps in. All right, get their 5 minutes in at all the open mics in this city. Welcome to this one. This will be a very welcoming, safe space for you to practice your art. But all I want is your art up here, okay? No competition. All right, so we can have a nice, pleasant open mic. All right, now for you audience members out there that are not performing, well, that's okay too. We want you to silence your ego as well, okay? All right, there's no judging what's going on up here, all right? Silence that compulsion to scroll. You can't scroll. If you don't like something, you can't run away from it, unless you literally do run away from it. Lock the doors, Jasmine. No, it's okay. That's a fire hazard. No, you're just gonna sit in it. All right, if it's not your genre of thing, if it makes you cringe a little bit, kill it. Forget it. We hate the C word. We hate that cringe. All right, I want you to go forth outside of this open mic, forgetting that word even exists. All right, it'll free you up a little bit. Now, here's how we're gonna do a little exercise, all right, to get rid of this ego if you didn't leave it at home, back in your apartment, back in your house, all right? I'll show you mine first, all right? I keep it between my boobs. Here it is. Ugh. Look at it. Easily bruised. Smelly, kind of like balls a little bit. It's a little sweat. We hate this thing. Good thing I brought a big old bag to put it in. Kerplunk. There is my ego. Now I can be the best open mic host I can be. All right, I can move you along. I can give you a little bit of confidence in case you're a little nervous or anything like that. Now, you chat, I want you to do the same. Hold up your ego. Wherever you keep it, between your butt, hold it up. We can't move forward to this open mic. Audience members and performers the like. Show me your ego. There it is. It has a little weight to it. You're not going to need it here. So at the count of 3, I need you to throw it at the tiny Asian guy. Ready? 1, 2, 3, yeet! Oh my gosh. Thank you, sir. All right. Nice. You didn't do it. It's okay. Just you can keep it on silent. Look at this. Jasmine, are you ready to catch it? Out the door it fucking goes. We don't need it here, chat. Trust me. At the end of this thing, you'll feel a lot lighter, and you'll feel a lot more togetherness with your neighbor, your seat neighbor next to you. All right. Thank you so much for participating. Now I think we could do an open mic thing. Paul, it's okay. I know you walk with no ego. You don't have ego. It's fine. Let's do this. All right? Fantastic. Are you ready to do an open mic tonight? Let's look at the list, shall we? If you are not signed up yet, you still got plenty of time. Okay, let's take a look. Ooh, we got some poetry, comedy, original song. I love it. All right, so how we're going to proceed into this evening is we're going to use some baseball terminology. We'll bring the first person up, which is Melodic. Where you at, Melodic? Okay, fantastic. And I'm going to say something like on deck, the baseball term. That means, Paul, you're on deck. Paul, where are you? Hey, what's up, Paul? Okay, Paul, you're going to be in the batting box. All right, you take some swings. You're going to lock in with your song and your lyrics, and we're going to have a wonderful time together. Okay. Are you ready to do open mic? Can I get a yeah? Yeah. Can I get a secular amen? Amen. No, it's just a. All right. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to do that. And Paul, okay, anyway. It almost worked. Coming to the stage. Give it up for Melodic, y'all. Yes! Open mic. Let's do it. Heck yeah.
I take a deep breath when we kiss, because you give me life unlike no other. I hold you tight when we fight, because you give me strength when I'm wrung and smothered by all kinds of boas when my mind's rocky. Constriction, a common theme for me to dream when apologetic demons clout me in fiction. Although I wear them proudly, they are what made me, saved me in a way. I never really had a sanctuary to pray, but some weed and a backhand for anyone trying to intervene between these fingers moving ink in the lines. My own puppet master master in my own respect. I eject whatever I detest with the pen I use to reflect my love for you. But at times, hatred intertwines with my mind and hinders my sensorium. Wishing I was numb in euphoria, instead numb in me memoria. Delirious within the oceanicity of each tearful memory. While I roam in mirages, the same old menage a trois. Anytime I'm solemn in my own company, I can't help but imagine you standing true next to me, clinging drinks in our one-of-one rendezvous, dreaming far past twilight. In hindsight, I see how that can be a highlight in my life, but why do I feel like I might die in the middle of your eyes? Please explain to me why. You are my muse, yet because of you, I have everything to lose, and I feel like I lost it all. Slip, trip, and fall was sequential, as I thought I was sanctified in your arms forever. Yet every hug felt clandestine and tethered to an escape planned underneath my nose. My heroine cannot survive withdrawals from what was once my medicine, setting the precedent for any case of happiness I feel in the future. I can't see myself deterring away from you anytime soon. Raising my emotions, unloading a flow in my mind. I write through explosions of hope, faith, and pride in my ability to shoot shots without artillery so cowardly. As I have enough courage to the dog rappers, but the things I do for love, to keep myself out of a cage I try my best to stay far from. After all, I am stardust, sprinkling a spell amongst the stage. I degrade with the fruits of my labor to favor the sweet taste of victory I have to cater to now. Since you don't desire to be tied to me, I'd rather rap a lace from my kicks across an artist's neck, leaving them stomped out while blood splatters on the canvas, where I smear eulogies of an artisan, attempting to rap bar for bar with me again, knowing I am not hit to hot bar to bar with a con, dressed in the image of a friend, as I take shots on my own time, until your silhouette in my mind once again becomes a reality in front of my eyes. Every other palm I grasp just doesn't give me a picture I can frame for the future. All I see is blank space, negative in all ways, as I replace them with an image I truly want to embrace, but you're oh so evasive. The temptation of hatred towards you to rewind the same rhythm, phasing my senses, encasing my lenses in a fog, lost in the same old song, was just too strong. As you were brave enough to move on. Thank you. I don't have a second piece, but I've been reading the Bible a lot lately, and I wanted to recite my favorite Bible verse. Psalm 27, in case you're going through a phase of loneliness. You know what I'm saying? See, for the Lord is my light and my salvation. Of whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war shall rise against me, in this I will be confident. 'Cause one thing have I desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, is to dwell in the house of the Lord all days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. So now shall mine head be lifted up above mine enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, I will sing praises unto the Lord. Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy also upon me and answer me. Thank you. Yeah. Take it easy.
Excellent. Thank you so much. We encourage all artists, okay, before you step off stage, it won't go against your time, to plug yourself. All right, any social medias, and of course, any events that are coming right up in the near future. But if you don't got nothing, it's okay. All right, you're here. You're touching grass today. Okay, so you please speak to these artists after the show. All right. On deck, we got Dan Laitman. Dan, where are you? Right here. Hey, Dan. Right. I like that. Okay, coming to the stage. Give it up for Paul, y'all. Yes! Paul. What's up, Paul?
What's up? How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Doing good? Quick backstory about this song. I'm from the East Coast originally, and I just moved here from California. And until not too long ago, I was going to come here with somebody, but that would have been a horrible idea. And what's it called? During the times when, you know, like she wouldn't call me back and stuff, I would still think about how, you know, this place was calling me back, and no matter what, even if she wasn't coming here, I know I certainly was. So, song is called Home. Are you gonna put it up? Does it go more? Yeah, you can put it like loud. Can you restart it, please? I'm almost like at the thing. Run it back. Yeah, you put it up. You put it up. I won't be loud. Oh, that's cool. If it goes more, you can. All right, wait. You know what? That's all right. I'm making sure I'm ready. Just give me a sec to be ready. Get all the nerves out.
Yeah.
Got you. Back home. Back home. Back home. Heartbreak and misery won't get me there, baby, please. I'm so in love with you. Try to pretend hurt you I could never do. And now she's calling me back, back home. You put it up. She's finally calling me back, back home. She's finally calling me back, back home. She's finally calling me back, back home. Oh, yeah. This time's gonna hurt, but I'll make it work. 'Cause you're the only one brighter than the sun, bitter like my coffee. 'Cause I'm so in love with you. Yeah. Try to pretend hurt you I could never do. And now she's calling me back home. She's finally calling me back home. She's finally calling me back, back home. She's finally calling me back, back home. Oh yeah. She's finally calling me back, back home. Oh yeah. And she's back home. Thanks, y'all. I remember as I was going back, I was like, is it too late? But yeah, you can follow me at BD Paul Taylor. I haven't put out that much stuff recently, but there is a music video on there that was filmed in the city like 2 years ago. But put out more later. But yeah, B like bark, D like dog, Paul Taylor, BD Paul Taylor. Thanks, y'all.
Give it up, Paul Taylor, y'all. Paul, when is that song on streaming or is it recorded or anything like that? Can we find it? Okay. Do you have any music on streaming?
Yeah, no, I have music on streaming and
Sick.
there's a music video, but that one I'm still working on and stuff.
Excellent. Wonderful work. Give it up again for our musical guest today. Paul, we got some comedy, we got some poetry. If you didn't sign up for the open mic, all right, consider the open mic list is wide open for another like half an hour. So please consider. Okay. On deck, we got Preston. Preston, where are you? Hey, Preston. Thanks for a little comedy from Preston. But first, some chuckles from Dan Laitman, y'all. Did I say some? A lot.
Hey, bud.
I love chuckles. Buttload of chuckles. Buttload of chuckles.
Yeah. You're being nice to me today.
Get ready, Paul. I'm dead.
So recently, my wife took me to see The Notebook, and you could tell The Notebook was written by a man because it didn't read, and then she held me. Also, Becky is such a bitch. All right. I'm not good with slang, guys. Like, there's so much cap.
No, facts, bro.
6'7". Cool, more audience members.
Yeah.
Do you want me to start over again?
Go ahead, Dan. You got 5 minutes.
All right. I have schizophrenia, and part of having schizophrenia are you're very socially awkward, and that's a less sexy symptom. Like, there was no point of A Beautiful Mind where he just sits in a corner listening to musical theater for 30 minutes. Or so I've been told. But I got sick. I got sick and psychotic at theater camp. So everybody just thought I was really in character. By the way, my hallucinations are auditory. So if you don't laugh, I literally hear crickets. One of my schizophrenic friends was also an amputee, so he'd try to hit us with his phantom limb. I always got shitty gifts for my birthday. Like, my birthday suit was a sock. I used to have really bad acne. Like, blind people could read my face. Like, his mouth says no, but his face goes blah, 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 blah. Thank you. I just learned that hot flashes for menopause are just boiling your eggs. I don't drink a lot. Like, people don't invite me drinking anymore because nobody wants to see somebody take a sip of whiskey and go, yucky. Do you guys know about, like, Fishkill? That location? Like, they have a farm in Fishkill. I'm like, read the name. Like, if you want to go to Beef Murder, Indiana, go for it. All right. Not all of these are going to be great. I am not multilingual, but I do love anime, and that does not cut it in Japan. Like, you can't walk up to somebody and go, Kamehameha. Part of the thing that I love about schizophrenia is it makes you a better person. Like, it's hard to body shame somebody if you're not sure that they're there. that is it for me. Unless you'd like to hear some jokes that actually work.
Come on, Dan.
All right. So my grandpa actually just passed recently at 101. And he was smart, he was kind, he was funny, he was amazing. I always wanted to be a lot like him, but I think that backfired because I have the same amount of charm and charisma that he has right now. Yeah, it is the one that worked. Thanks, buddy. I'm bombing up here. You're not helping.
Killing it, Dan.
All right.
Come on, the new stuff.
All right. New shit. All right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed my friend's comedy more than you did this. Thanks, guys. You can find me at Dan_Laitman_standup. Thanks, guys.
Give it up for Dan. Go follow him on the gram. Very funny person. Hello, new people. Hey, what's up? The open mic list is still open, even for you folks, in case you have some discernible talent that you're not letting me know about. Okay, the open mic list probably closes like 7:30 or so. Again, give it up for Dan Laitman, okay? Tried and true original voice. We love the new stuff, Dan. The new stuff worked tonight. The boiling eggs thing, that was pretty tight. Okay. All right, on deck, we got Kateryna. Where are you? Hey, Kateryna. Thanks for joining us. But without further ado, give it up for Preston. Yes.
Go get him, Preston. Thanks, man. So sweet. Hey. Hi. Everybody Puerto Rican? Nice. It's cool. It kind of looks like Puerto Rico. I actually go by the name Preston Gringo because even though I'm super white boy, I spent 4 years in Colombia where I had a TV show there where we would invite people like Dan who talk about mental health and make them laugh. And big news, I got married to a sweet Latina woman while I was there. Thank you. Thank you. Also got divorced to a sweet, thank you. Thank you so much. Everybody always loves that much more than the, yeah. And I remember like when I married this sweet Latin woman, I have a redneck uncle. You guys know what a redneck is? Yeah. And he's like, hey man, he goes, what'd you do, man? Would you buy her? Would you ship her here? And I was like, Uncle Jim, like that's so offensive. Like I would never pay for shipping. Right? And it's really weird. Like I'm the black sheep in my family, even though like my uncle married his cousin. Isn't that weird? He's like, oh, you married an immigrant? And I'm like, you married your cousin, right? Isn't that messed up? It's weird. It's like for him, like in our family, like an immigrant for him is like somebody that was born outside of our family. Yeah, you know, and real thing. And his wife is technically my cousin and my aunt. And I'm like, Uncle Jim, like what do I call her? And he's like, you know what? Just call her both. So I call her cunt. So, a bizarre request, no? No, it's not the C word. It's cunt. It's very formal. It's like a very. Technically, it's actually my second cunt, twice removed. It doesn't matter. I didn't mean to look at you guys when I said that. You just said you're in the front row. I'm not. Sweet people. It was a really amazing experience down there. People are really sweet, and it's like I remember like when I was living down there, like the Epstein thing was happening, and it was really hard for me to explain to like the people of Colombia, the Latinos, like what Epstein was, because in Spanish they don't have that like a concept of like child molesting. They just call them uncles. Anybody? All right. That's a real thing. It's true. It's true. Is somebody Latino here? It's true. It's true. I tried to explain what Epstein Island was. The only way I could think of it was like Disney World, but like, you know, like at Disney World you go and you can't ride unless you're like this tall. Yeah, that's like Epstein Island, but you can't ride unless you're like shorter than that line. You just have to. I don't know. It's the best I could come up with. It's fucked up. I'm sorry. This is streamed live. Anyway, I also just got out of the hospital. I lost the ability to walk and use my arms, not a joke. And I'm now walking for the first time. And I'm like, thank you. Appreciate you. That was a weird experience. I was in like a wheelchair and because I couldn't walk, but like people started talking to me louder. They would like they thought I was retarded, you know? And and it was like, my personality was the same But this must be what people really think of me because, you know what I mean? Anyway, and they would talk slow and loud. I'm like, not deaf, not retarded. I'm just in this wheelchair because I can't walk. Now I can walk. Hallelujah. Thank you. Thank you, guys. And I'm now back on the dating scene, but I'm overweight now because I couldn't walk for so long, so I couldn't exercise. And I just caught a glimpse of myself having sex by accident because I was sleeping with this beautiful, sweet, thin woman. I saw myself in the mirror. You ever do that by accident? You're having sex, and you're like, oh, it was like, oh, God. And I felt so bad for her. And it was like when you see like a terrible accident in the street, and you're like, I shouldn't look at this. I'm going to look anyways. And I couldn't stop looking. And I had the same thoughts. I was like, oh, my God, this woman's never going to walk again. You know, it was terrible. And you could see my belly fat was like hovering over her, and it looked like an amoeba was trying to take over another little amoeba, like an osmosis. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it was awful. Normally I'm like, I hope she gets an orgasm, but this time I was like, I hope we create an organism. That was what I was. It was awful. Some self-deprecating real life there. How much time do I have left? 1 minute. This is the first time I've done comedy in English in years. So how am I doing? Am I okay? Am I doing? I'm actually Dan's schizophrenic friend. So you guys are. That's not real. I don't have that. Let me see what else I want to try here before I get out of here. Okay, I don't know. The Mandani happened when I was away. And I know that's like a big sensitive thing. People are scared, Indian Muslim. I was like, I don't know why that's scary. I feel like with an Indian Muslim, we're not going to have another 9/11. Yeah. Right? There you go. Might have a lot more 7-Elevens. No. All right, that's all I got. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Killed it! All right. Where can we find you, Preston?
210 Lafayette. Oh, no, not where I live. I'm sorry. At Preston Gringo. Gotcha. At Preston Gringo. Thank you.
Give it up for the Gringo, y'all!
Hey, everybody. Again, if you haven't signed up yet, go sign up. The list is wide open. Okay, on deck, we got Sam. Sam, where are you? Sam, damn, that voice right here. Sound like Jacob Elordi. Okay! Coming to the stage, give it up for Kateryna, y'all! Yes! Kateryna's here. She's here. Come closer to me.
Hello. Hello, I'm gonna read you poems. And the first one is about love. Somewhere where the sun is shining brighter, somewhere where the sunsets of all the nights are yellow like an apple cider. There, all the time, all the pain, all the joy I will divide with you. I know that my soul is always cloudy, but I know that this upcoming Friday you will tell me again 3 words. I love you. You took my heart, dissolved it in the depths of your eyes. I'm ready to escape in them. Give me a chance to try. One more time, just one more time, to see you in a crowd of tired faces. I believe in us. I believe in rhyme. My heart is begging. My heart is praising. I cherish you so much. All other voices are just a noise. I ask for one more match. Let's light it up. We have this choice. Stars are falling from the sky and break into the lonely pieces. I dream a lot and cry. My heart without you freezes. Give me a chance. I will take away the pain. No escape, but there are no chains. Can't refrain, just can't refrain. I will follow you through the storm, through the rain. Somewhere where the sun is shining brighter. Somewhere where the sunset of the nights are yellow like an apple cider. There, all the time, all the pain, all the joy, I will divide with you. I know my soul is always cloudy, but this upcoming Friday, you will tell me again 3 words. I love you. Thank you. This one is very new, and I kinda can't let it go, but I'm gonna try. It's called Poison Ivy. The idea for this song is based on one of the spirits that's strong. The idea is coming from a bar. Let me take a shaker and start. Let's hide for now all the IV bags, the first aid cases. This cocktail is based on real events, something uncomfortable and odd, but first was vodka, the purest sort. Poison ivy, one's fate, continue driving, combining for and against, keep the streaming wheel going uphill, a lot of thoughts, then dots, dots, dots. You always want to know the reason, but these debates in your head get you in prison with some depression, darkness, fear. Your disbelief keeps teasing, objects are closer than they appear, and you need to glance at the rear mirror, trying to run, but instead you circle like a steerer. But maybe you should not. Stop looking back. Just give it a chance. One more pure, fantastic romance. Another one bites the dust. You didn't trust the process. You did not trust. You are trying to fix your past, escape the horror, but this is your life back there, not the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. While having some strawberry kakikori, I muse about the most amazing Bible story. I like the one about Joseph. I'm being dramatic, romantic, explosive. Bartender, please make my drink virgin. I believe in dreams and signs? I am not sure, but they occur. On the edge, on the verge, with all the rhymes. This pain is done. You can laugh now. You are fine. Oh, such a craft, wow. Or a waste of time. All pain is gone except that one that grinds. Why me, this knife and poison touch to remix for what? What for? A metaphor? Do I grow at all when suffer? Is this deep resting a romantic echo or cold water rafting? Another pile of sugar and one more of salt. It's not my fault, it's not my fault. My prayers are coming true, they are coming to have only good, not bad. Give me the bread, forgive me the trespasses. Our Father, my first aid kit with phrases. Read the dream teller's story. Relax, don't worry. Bartender, poison ivy cocktail, please. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Cheers.
Yes! What can we find there? Aside from right there.
YouTube and Instagram. It's my name is translates from Russian as something from motion, but you just gonna follow NE4TO underscore IZ underscore ZHESTOV. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Catch that? Did you catch that? Chat, of course, I'm staring at the chat right now. Got a camera over there. Got a camera over there. Hello, live stream. Can I get an eggplant emoji with some the things coming out of it if you like it? Huh? A little peach? You like Paul like that? I was like, aha. Okay. Sam's coming up. Sam, are you ready to jump on? All right, but before you jump on, let me tell you who's on deck. Radio Razeem, are you still here? Radio Razeem, thanks for sticking around, pal. Okay, but without further ado, give it up for Sam Bryant, y'all. Yes! Sam's here! Sam's here! Sam, with a Duke voice.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Hey, all right. Here we go, 1 sec. All right, so I'm going to be reading 2 poems about grief. Dirty Myrtle Beach. We tiptoe on cool sand, scared to lose our feet beneath the grains. We have seen our grandmother be buried under dirt, and we do not want to be buried too. Our steps are slow and planned, as if falling out of order would mean falling in. Our tiny trembling fingers press purple petals. Stemless, the flowers bloom in our palms. Our black suits and dresses flap in the wind. A ribbon of sand catches a gust and rides it into the horizon. The sun spreads like tissue, paper imitating our grandmother's hands. We are left with memories and a marmalade sky. We toss the purple flowers into the sea, where our memories will float forever. We are like trumpets, honking our grandmother's name into oblivion, and we are 5 feet taller than the pier, where some days, not too long ago, she'd take us to play away our loose change. All right, I got one more. Thank you, appreciate it. All right. This one's called My Father's Casket. My uncle wears my father's face, his graying beard chipping away at dead skin, like their father chipped away at their bare backs with a switch cut from the old oak out back. Lime green whistling through the air, smoldering their skin with hot sap that stank of clean pine, sap that stuck to their skin. They never earned his approval, but they always wore their father's face. My brother wears my father's apathy toward his wife, child, our mother. His daughter tugs at his sleeve, and he tells her to hush. Named Rose after the flower, she runs to her mother, hugging her gently, scared of sticking her with the thorns that only her father can see. His wife scolds him. He rolls his eyes. He then pats our mother on the back, letting the soft drum of his palm echo deep inside her chest and tell her everything he wishes he could say. My mother wears my father's wedding ring. Welded with hers, silver and gold kiss eternal. His Carmex glows on her lips. My mother, who saw her husband get taken away in an ambulance, picked up his clothes and belongings from the hospital he never made it to. She then drove home with the shell in the passenger seat, crying with her, whispering her name, telling her to keep driving. Together, skinned by the sun. I wear my father's dreams like a shawl, wrapped snugly around my neck, lifting me toward a popcorn ceiling. I wake in the funeral home, and he is lying in front of me. My feet ache, my chest sore. I stare through my father's eyelids, knowing this will be the last time I see him in my waking life. His cold hand holds mine. His fingertips run through my bowl-shaped red hair. His voice fills up like a balloon as my arm grows tired from holding the flashlight for him. His right arm, curved, falls after a hook shot in a game of horse. His stories before bed become transparent, their lessons breathing, beating, and now belonging to me. My father wears his name, its letters painted on faded freckles and dead veins etching along his nose and cheeks. Its syllables buckle in our throats. My uncle reminisces about this and that. My brother watches his wife and daughter play outside the funeral home, within its white picket fence and trimmed lawn. My mother runs out tissues and searches for someone's sleeve, and I go back to sleep. The end. Cool. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I appreciate it. But yeah, so I'm Sam. I can be found on Instagram at _Sam Bryant. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Give it up for Sam, y'all. Oh, man.
Y'all in the front row, are you fans of Sam? Are you friends with Sam? Wasn't he good? Thank you so much for sharing that. And may all of you, including the friends, right, find poetry, find art as a way to express yourself, right, when the feelings get a little too crazy. All right, thank you so much for doing it so eloquently. Appreciate that, Sam. Okay. On deck, we got Paul Skiff. Where are you, Paul? There you are, pal. All right. How is everybody doing? Okay, good. Again, my name is Bryant Acosta Arya, also known as Brian the Motel Guy. I'm your host for the next hour or so, all right? We still got a whole bunch of show left. We're probably going to get to a second round. So if Sam or Paul or if anyone wants to come up here for a second time after we go through the list for the first time, you're more than welcome to volunteer, all right? No pressure, though, all right? Okay, as I said, on deck we got Paul, but coming to the microphone. Give it up for radio. Razeem, y'all. Yes! All the way to the stage! Energy, 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 energy. Yes, I wish this was a bongo. It's not. What's up, brother? How you doing? Tall, handsome.
I was going to give you one from the back, man. It's tall 6'4". I was going to give you a shout.
All right, go get him.
How y'all doing? People are distracted, so People are distractions. Purpose doesn't come in a convo. It's an action that leads you to another action. Stepping and learning your foundation and how it's giving you traction. Once you get up in motion, excitement hits you, then passion. If patience doesn't hit your ass quick, you'll soon be crashing. I seen it happen. Shit, homie, I done it. Quick as you reach the top, quick as your life can plummet. Cool shit about to fall, and I'ma keep it 100. Focus hard enough and you'll fly if you really want it. Be high, you don't gotta get blunted. Thrive, don't survive, go run it. Negative vibes, run from it. Get your weight up, push ton it. Beat the odds, lump sum it. Make them sick to their stomach on your way to the summit. Money talks if you want it. Chris Tucker, never flaunt it. I'm like Wallace with my wallet, so that Brooklyn shit, we on it. For a while I laid dormant, spooked by that door shit. Denying all the sinners. Go shake your ass on that floor, bitch. Beautiful inside, true correlation and harmony. With a real goddess by my side, it ain't no devil harming me. Plus the shit in Miss Smith kitchen and Mister's armory. Or me, a gorilla, 100 men, bring your army, B. That's how I feel off G-Host pack from Styles Pharmacy. Holistic natural health, I'm good, my body be alarming me. Jax Teller holding down charming, see? Righteous leader I'm born to be. Telling niggas the gold ain't on that corner, B. I just know the importance of queens and how the swarm should be. Look into the eye of the storm, I'm what you gonna see. A whirlwind of chaos with some peace in the middle. A bad attitude with something decent to give you. Warm-hearted, even though my world is an igloo. Ask me what's the deal, the answer is to get about this pickle. Cause I never met a president that fixed the hood issue. So the goal, set the precedent, make doing good suspenseful, learn to undo the bills and documents used to get you, and remember, even Baba Yaga killed them with a pencil. Throwing signs about the window. Flint's water still bad. Kids with guns is real sad. Stop the men on warpaths. Gaza is a land grab. Get they folks they land back. For Troy, raise your hand, black. People ain't gonna stand back and let you bring that stupid ass power of the man back. This planet's people's origin is black, and that's a damn fact. If you really bout it, let me see you post this. No piggies went to the market where my toes is. Zemi P, black leather glove with a closed fist, making leaders of America's lost and hopeless. Showing them the possibilities of staying focused. The Fifth Amendment sets you free as well if you invoke it. Not just in front of the judge, but in your daily living. Tell your folks too much, and for you, they gonna make decisions. This your surgery, your scalpel, now go make incisions. Doctor Strange hands, so it's magic when it's straight precision. Iron Man, Thanos knows my name and that I'm cursed with wisdom. I was raised to say I'm God if anybody asks my ism. The devil is alive in us too. Self-control's his prison. Your heart beats your ancestors' souls, so their blood is risen at your grand rising. If you mourn and close your eyes and pray the devil act subside, while all the while he plays Poseidon, drowning towns with us inside. I'm not no more, cause ho we riding, independently providing. My mind's where I'm residing. I'm outside, I'm never hiding. Peace. Appreciate y'all. Radio Razeem, ghetto2glory.com, ghetto2glory everywhere. I appreciate y'all. Peace.
Give it up for Radio Razeem. Go tap in. Go tap in, chat.
Love the. Okay, there you go. All right. Thank you so much, pal. Appreciate that. Oh, man. So many new faces around here. Again, we do this open mic every Wednesday. Okay. Well, you'll see me every Wednesday except the first Wednesday of the month. More on that during our halftime break, which we are approaching. All right. On deck, we got Evil Eye. Evil Eye, where are you? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. All right. Get it. Evil. All right. Never mind. All right. Before Evil Eye, though, give it up for Paul Skiff. Yes. Paul coming. Legend. Paul Skiff.
How's everybody? Praise and thanks to the Nuyorican tech crew, house crew, and Loisaida for being our hosts here. This poem throws a little shade, but don't take it personally. It's all just in good fun. This is not a courtroom, in case you didn't notice. I taught a stoned dragonfly how to dance the fanga and pronounce alafia. I persuaded a heartless roach to confess adultery by singing it as a passionate opera libretto. I convinced an anarchist pigeon to evacuate its bowels for fun on the chief of police. I stole a poet's mood and ransomed it for micro-celebrity. I shoplifted all the corned beef at Katz's Deli and made 5-pound sandwiches for everybody waiting in the line outside. I once turned the top of the Empire State Building to look down until it got dizzy and barfed a purple sunrise panorama all over 34th Street. I fed the New York Times tips on my anonymity with a clairvoyant whisper until the news, all that news that's fit to print, got spooked and believed it was hearing a ghost. I made the Port Authority bus terminal ride the Staten Island ferry. I planted a huge purple hickey on the George Washington Bridge that could not be covered up by a buttoned-up collar. I forged counterfeit visas and went out and turned loose all of Ellis Island's poltergeists to haunt the American dream with lost fucking promises, so it would never get chafed by another insensitive, clumsy oaf of a commuter. I gave the Holland Tunnel enough KY. Appealing to its impatient dawdle, I induced the 42nd Street subway station to play a game of three-card monte, then won all of its noise and confusion. I got a slam poet to stop being so impressed with themselves they lost their biggest motivation, fear of coming in second. And they stopped yelling so much. I made all 2,200 acres of the Fresh Kills landfill garbage dump spit up every single one of Staten Island's lost wedding rings using democracy's autopsy. I showed the Statue of Liberty how to symbolize the homicidal truth about America. I roused all the unknown souls and turned beneath Potter's Field to rise up and march down Fifth Avenue in a protest against the poverty of their anonymity. I brusquely hustled Times Square out of its beggars and got them all jobs writing real estate ads. I duped Coney Island to take a ride on itself, until vertigo made it slip on a candied apple and provoked a burp, loosing salty sea squalls of cotton candy. I signed a lopsided deal with Carnegie Hall to host a gala tribute honoring mediocrity. I coached Madison Square Garden on how to beat Rockefeller Center with a sack full of bad acts. I pushed Wall Street down. And you know what? There was nothing at all behind it except a tiny, insecure penis. I talked LaGuardia Airport down on an emergency landing on civic infrastructure's enhancement of human vulnerability and cold shoulder to common sense. I got the FBI, CIA, and the motherfucking 6th Precinct to stop selling cocaine in school cafeterias, so everyone would see its florid tattoo of Miss Piggy. I fooled the meatpacking district into pulling a moon at Hoboken from the West Side Piers. I got reluctance to eat abandon out of my hand, not once, but 10 times. Cinder blackened from head to toe, I shoveled bricks off upper floors of burnt-out buildings made of quick profit before for a living. I was educated by the briar patch in how to be incognito, file my teeth with the pleasures of defiance, hang out at survival's place, and I gave back all the pleasure I could. I did. So I have nothing to prove to you.
Where can we find you, Paul? Over there. He's sitting down over there. If you want to talk to Paul more about his piece and his art, please pull up on him. And of course, pull up to us again. Paul Skiff is a regular here at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. All right, on deck. Thank you so much, Paul. That was fucking invigorating. I took so many notes. On everybody. So stick around for the end of the show so I can give you your notes. Okay. All good stuff, Sam. Don't worry about it. All right. So on deck, we got SC Says. Where are you? He says he's over there. All right. But before you, give it up for Evil Eye, y'all. Yes! Evil Eye is here. Woo!
Thank you so much. Got you. My name is Stephanie Rodriguez. I perform under the moniker Evil Eye. Boss makes in a day what I make in a year, a problem designed to discipline fear. On company time in a company town, I learn how to smile while the floorboards dip down. Under the weight of fascism, order, profit, what passes for freedom is really just habit. I offer a premium service at a premium rate, but wonder if leaving Union City was a mistake. When cocktail hour starts till the dance party ends, I make 58 cents a minute, nights and weekends. I dream of a rupture that isn't a brand, a nervous system unlearning what power demands. Knowing the theory and quoting it clean, I wake up owned by the same routine. Keeping grief between shifts, choosing distraction, paying top dollar to fuel my inaction. Sisyphus, my neighbor, hasn't got time to say hi. That boulder keeps him busy every time someone dies. His hands stay full and mine stay clean, needing permission to intervene. But when Cuba's oil reserves run dry and my homeland starves, will thousands march in keffiyeh scarves? When the prisons are flooded and cages go quiet, will the resistance look like a theme night riot? Wearing costumes of courage, their slogans on beat, dancing around what none seem to meet. What is to be done? Not ink on a page. It's time and risk, a daily wage. No future vanguard, no special day. If you want it now, today's May Day. I learned to bike, I stopped shaving. Money isn't the only thing worth saving. So I encrypt my texts, I get sober a dozen times. I write you a poem with stanzas and lines. In a company town, on company time, I work on my aim and stay in my prime. Alas, cuffed me. Outside my apartment on Randolph, the same avenue another officer killed Andrew Washington. I slept on a plastic mattress, blue, etched into the metal on my wrist. Alas. He sat guard on the other side of the glass in the Jersey City Medical Center psychiatric emergency room. He tightened my shackles until I learned how to shuffle, cringing to the bathroom, the workday kind of cruelty. My nurse missed the vein, his hand shaking. Blood slipped free, running down my arm, dripping onto the mesh of my sneakers. I threw my running shoes away because the stain would not come out. Alas. Every time someone pities me, I am back in those shackles, chained to a hospital bed, watching my nurse tremble. The memories don't pass, they don't soften. Forgetting is called health. I refuse, I refuse, I refuse. I keep them, making them eternal, surviving what others have not. I carry my cross, called not healing. Witness! The past is not the past. Richard was alive then. Many writers have been to prison. He wrote carefully. Perfect punctuation. The message still in my inbox 5 years later. Thank you. You can find me at evileye.press on Instagram. I am an indie publisher and a working artist. If you'd like to support my work, I have a couple volumes of my zines, and I'm currently working on volume 3. Thank you so much.
Give it up for Evil Eye, y'all.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Evil Eye. All right, on deck we got Maria. Elena, where are you? Maria, you still here? Nice. Little hand in the background. Okay, cool. All right, coming to the stage. Give it up for SC Says, y'all. All the way from Austin, right? All the way from Austin. Hell yeah, dog. Welcome, welcome. Thank you.
What's up, y'all? It's awesome to be here. It is cold to be here as well. My name is Andre. Stage name is SC Says. This is a poem called Keep a Secret. Three can keep a secret if two of them are dead. Benjamin Franklin. Here's a secret. In America, more men are killing themselves than are being killed. The problem is, the man who knows that secret watched two of his friends lowered into the ground, watched secret become burden, become bullet, and he's afraid of the weight of this information burying another friend, but he bottles in. Chisels grin into facial fearless, wears confidence like wardrobe malfunction, and if you ask him, he'll tell you he's fine. And on some days, that'll be true. But far more of them, where fine means folding into nothing every day, fitting insecurities, near eccentricities, fearing intimacy, needing empathy. Here's a secret. Women seek help. Men seek holding the gun barrel of control. Pretending the safety of masculinity is clicked on, not knowing the manufacturer's warranty reads, stop. When presented with a burden too heavy to chamber, trust the caliber of your friends, because once you fire this, you will trigger an end that hammers too close to home. Here's a secret. People would rather believe a beautiful lie than a deadly truth. And the truth is, I'm fine. 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 I'm falling apart. I'm fracturing inward. I'm fucking frayed around my everything. The weight of me is immense. But I believe strength is carrying your messiness in your own two hands, and damn, you should see the numbers I can bench. The amount of myself that I am pushing against, centimeters from crushing the calluses in my chest. I believe resilience is going it alone, relying on no one, for nothing, that frailty and community rhyme for a reason, that you can't trust anyone, to understand that the words drowning and breathing are separated only by a sea I don't think I could stay afloat in. Here's a secret. More men are killing themselves than are being killed. The problem is, even though it's no longer a secret, we still file this information under something that will never happen to me or anyone that I care for deeply, and the knowledge becomes a secret again, becomes classified information, becomes locked and loaded burden, one that more and more of us are dying to tell. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Crazily, this poetry journey of mine started at Nuyorican many, many years ago. And so it is really cool to be here. If you liked anything that you heard tonight, you can follow me at SC Says on Instagram. Thanks.
Give it up for SC Says, yo! Wonderful. Gripping piece. Thank you so much for sharing that. My gosh. Okay. That was really fucking good, y'all. Oh my gosh. How long are you in town for? Tonight. No, he's leaving. Okay. I was gonna give you a whole bunch of events that you can still go to during the week, but if you're gonna be out, come back. All right. This open mic will probably still be here. All right. On deck. All right. To close out the first round of the first round. All right. We got Maxwell Arya. I'm looking right at you. All right. We're coming to the stage. Give it up for Maria Elena, y'all. Yes! Energy. Here.
Sorry, guys. I'm very nervous. This one's called Emotional Inheritance.
Get real close to the mic.
Hug that.
Oh, my God. They say you can't teach what you were never taught. Maybe. But that's not a lifelong hall pass to keep running outdated software and blaming the factory settings. See, like most, I wasn't raised on emotional maturity. I didn't grow up watching calm conversations, accountability with receipts, or love that knew how to argue without setting the house on fire. I learned avoidance, emotional buffering, how to archive feelings instead of processing them until my heart felt like a storage unit full of unopened boxes labeled later. But not witnessing something is not a restraining order against learning it, especially when your coping skills keep overdrafting your spirit, when emotional habits turn connections into collateral damage, forcing them to end like deleted drafts that never got a chance to be finished. We keep blaming our parents like they were handed a blueprint and chose chaos on purpose. Reality is, they did what they could with survival tools in a system designed to keep them busy surviving. Because let's be honest, emotional ignorance wasn't accidental. It was efficient. A disconnected people don't organize. A wounded people fight each other. A lack mindset keeps us arguing over crumbs instead of questioning who owns the bakery. When you teach people to suppress, to compete, to stay quiet, to handle it, you keep them too tired to heal, too divided to build, too insecure to trust one another. So no, they weren't given language of emotions. They were given instructions for endurance. Limited access, limited time, limited permission to feel without being labeled weak, dramatic, or disposable. Blame doesn't update the system, awareness does. We live in a different era. We have vocabulary, resources, receipts, mirrors. At some point, trauma stops being an inheritance and stops being a subscription you forgot to cancel.
Come on.
We are not meant to stay loyal to pain out of tradition. We are meant to renovate. Not to erase their efforts, but to repair what survival broke. To stop calling dysfunction culture. To stop mistaking emotional unavailability for strength. To stop letting fear dress up as pride. Healing is not disrespect. It is resistance. If the way you love keeps leaking, if your reactions keep sabotaging rooms you wanted to be welcomed in, if scarcity thinking has you guarding hearts instead of building homes, that's not your parents' responsibility anymore. That's your assignment. To unlearn division, to choose abundance, to build connection instead of competition. Because growth is what happens when pain meets awareness and decides it's done being recycled. Poetry page coming soon. Mastered the pen with 2 dots in between. So, thanks.
Yes! Welcome back. That was good stuff. Oh, man. One and done. I hope you come back for the second round, Maria. That was wonderful. Dropping some fucking knowledge on y'all. You didn't even fucking think that you're going to go to therapy today, but you did. All right. To close out the first round, again, give it up for Maxwell, y'all. Yes! Energy.
Give it up for Brian.
My name is Maxwell. I perform under the title Grateful Lord I Am because, Lord, I am grateful. Blessed to be here tonight with y'all. I'm from the home of the scandalous. Castle Heights, West Los Angeles. Lokes and them essays might handle us if we don't let God first. Rock on the Bible, I'd rather love my enemy than put a Glock to a rival, you know? I'm still living in the brain of a thug, but baptized in living water and sustained through the blood. I can't keep putting down this cross to be comfortable, 'cause I know the evil one will always give me something to be crutched by that ain't the Lord and not my Savior. Reasons to dismiss my very natural behavior, what is sinful, trifle, and wicked. But Jesus is the doctor for my sickness. He is the way and the ticket. I got grace from him, so I'll never turn my face from him. Living in the name of the Son, the only one. I have faith that I'll be cured from disgust, from judgment, treachery, from treason, and from lust. I'm in a season of busting out my shell to be new again. The Holy Spirit clued me in ways to undo my sin. Rest assured that the blessings will pour. Worldly sorrow keeps stressing the poor, but the lesson endures. Christ Jesus begs for us to lessen, and more clarity will reach that we can just rest in the Lord. The cornerstone right next to the core. Father, please forgive me for being sexually impure. I was vexed and unsure of seeking guidance from wisdom that wasn't your holy words, mixing up every decision, padlocked in spiritual prison. But he broke the chains free on the day he was risen. Satan tripping and really wants me back in his clutches, but I'm set to bring truth to every lie he discusses. He took the pain from me. Jesus took the rain from me, heated by the light of the sun. It just begun. I can't forever be basked in disturbance or fall to every minuscule occurrence. That's blessed assurance. Dodging deterrence, swim against currents. The Son of Man said not to be anxious. We got holy insurance. Divine sanctities, consecrated and concentrated, praying thankfully, honored and exonerated, on to a calmer state. It's great to feel at peace now, walking away from chronic danger of getting beat down. The world says, don't be a sheep, but be the goat. I deny that and follow the shepherd right up the slope. Fearing God brings me hope. Fearing you brings me trouble. I'd rather please the angels than have my death sentence double. I'd rather cut off my hand than into hell whole. I'd rather tear out my eyes than to stare at gold on this narrow road, eager to bear the toll. I've been delivered from things you wouldn't care to know. Living in the mercy of forgiveness without being weighed down by the specifics. Bump the ballistics. By grace we've been saved and raised up, seated with him in the heavenly place. We changed up. I'm from the home of the scandalous. Castle Heights, West Los Angeles. Plenty gangbangers and panhandlers. But to them all I hope to be a faithful evangelist. And only with God can I manage this. Thank you, guys. Grateful, Lord, I am. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. God bless y'all. Peace.
Give it up for Maxwell, y'all. My gosh. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much for your testimony, for testifying. My gosh. Great as usual. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for still sticking around. All right, there's still more show after a little halftime. Can I tell you all the events that you can go to keep experiencing the Nuyorican Poets Cafe? Throughout the week, there's plenty of events to go to. If you have to skedaddle, though, right now, you can go ahead and do that. But we will have a second round, though, right after these announcements. All right, from the top, meaning from Mondays. All right, there's plenty more events that you can hit up to experience the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. All right, first up, we got the Poetry Slam. Sam, we hope to see you at a Poetry Slam, maybe, you and your friends. Okay, Poetry Slam, again, is every Monday at the Bowery Poetry Club. How many people have been to a Poetry Slam here? How many people have been to a Nuyorican Poets Cafe Poetry Slam? All right, Consider. All right, that's a great way to start your week. $20 cash prize. 15 poets enter. 1 poet leaves. Hopefully with $20. You can pull up, be an audience member, be a slammer, or just be a judge, grab a drink, and enjoy the show and judge harshly and honestly. All right, doors open at 6:30, but signups start around then too. But whoever's been to a slam, how early do you have to show up to this thing? Like 2 hours ahead. So consider 4:30. There's a lot of poets trying to come at each other's neck. All right, to prove who's the best for the week. All right, host asks for a flyer switch. I'm the host. I'm asking for a flyer switch. That's the great flyer. Click away, guys. All right. The final Friday slam. Wonderful. All the winners of the Mondays throughout the month get invited to the final Friday slam. All right. It happens the last Friday of the month. This month, like last month, it's going to be here. All right where you're sitting. So pull up on us on the last Friday of the month to see really the best of the best. All right, winners of the Nuyorican Bowery Slam compete against each other. That's what I just said. Plus, 1 lottery pick from the audience. So if you didn't win on a Monday, you could still pull up and put your name into the lottery. I did that last month. I didn't get in, but I could have won $100. Wow. 80. Okay. It's some change. You can pay for half your phone bill or something. I don't know. Okay. Plus, you get a nomination to compete in the annual Grand Slam. Right? Last December, we had the Grand Slam. This December, we'll have the Grand Slam. All the winners of all the months get invited to pretty much the last Friday of the year. We had it at the Apollo Victoria Theater in December. Actually, that was on my birthday. Remember, Ron? We took shots. It was dope. It was dope to celebrate me and poetry, right? Right, Jasmine? Come on. All right. I'm going to keep sing until someone is with me. All right. It was a great time. The Grand Slam is like a big kind of gala event. All right. We're celebrating poetry and everything that we do here at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe at that event. So consider pulling up on us for that Grand Slam and all the slams that we do here. All right, we keep the tradition of the slam alive because it started with us, folks. All right, y'all may go to other ones throughout the city, throughout the country, or it started here, all right, at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Isn't that amazing? All right. Also amazing is the tradition of our open mic, the thing that you're sitting in right now. We've been doing it for decades in various shapes and forms with various hosts. Shout out to all the hosts before me. I am the host now. All right, and it's a tremendous honor, all right, because so many artists, musical artists specifically, have come through the hallowed halls of a Nuyorican Poets Cafe open mic. Artists like Erykah Badu, Eminem, Mos Def. If you didn't know, now you know. All right, you are carrying that torch. All right, isn't that amazing? And this takes place every Wednesday here at the Loisaida Center. Again, shout out to the Loisaida Center and its staff for helping us facilitate this mic. Every Wednesday, starting with the first Wednesday of the month, we have a mic called WOW. Everyone say WOW. All right, it stands for something. All right, it stands for Women Orator Wednesday. All right, all act open mic, just like this one, specifically catered for all women and women representing peoples. A nice safe space for all of y'all. But again, if you're an ally, if you're a boyfriend, you can still pull up. All right, you're just gonna go last on the list. Okay, all right. But every other Wednesday, it's me. You're dealing with the motel guy. Welcome. All right, to the Nuyorican open mic, open to everyone, all styles, including poetry, comedy, music. I challenge all of you. If you're a poet today, go tell your comedy friend or your comedian friend. If you're a comedian, go tell your singer, rapper friend to pull up on our mic, right, and try some new stuff out. Again, this is every Wednesday we do this kind of mic. What has been told to me, it is all live streamed except the first Wednesday of the month. I got it. All right, the first Wednesday of the month, it is not live streamed. But my mic is, all right? So everyone that is here right now that performed, you get your copy of the show after the show has concluded. You get a high quality audio and video capture of all performances for your YouTube channel, for your Instagram, for your TikTok. All right, that's all into the ticket price of $10. Doors open at 6 p.m. Flyer switch. What is it? What is it this time? What does it look like? It looks like a QR code. All right, looks like an Applebee's menu. There it is. Go scan that. All right, I'll take you. That's what fucking menus look like now. That fucking block. All right. Scan it or remember, clock it. Nuyorican.org/calendar. You will see events such as the online open mic every Thursday, hosted by my dear friend Elemental. How much is it, Paul Skiff, to join our open mic online? $0. That's free. All you got to do is have a good internet connection, a decent one at that. All right. Log into this Zoom meeting and you can be anywhere in the world and still join the Nuyorican energy. All right, we also have a slam workshop for those that want to get good at slam. All right, it is hosted or taught by Stephanie Pachenko, right? A great slam artist. All right, she's great. That's also online, second Tuesday of the month, and that is free. We got the teenage open mics, all right, for our young budding poets. All right, that's bi-monthly. We also have the 1,000 Words open mic, question mark, at the International Center of Photography. Not too far away from here. We do an open mic at the Photography Center. I host it. I fucking host that shit. I miss it. I want to host it again whenever we get a chance to do that. That's free, right? And it's a wonderful open mic inside the photo gallery. All right, outdoor and indoor poetry events. Now that it's getting warmer, Battery Park City, NJ Pak, that's where I'm from. All right, New Jersey, and the Bronx. It just says the Bronx. All right, so it's safe to go there now. All right. But it's always been safe. It's just specially safe. Capital T, capital B. All right. Tickets and info for all programs can be found over there on that. When you scan that thing, order your mozzarella sticks and go find the calendar. Okay. And ways to support the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Consider this, chat. This is a new nonprofit organization. Okay, this is something that needs the people's support. All right, now more than ever, because they be slashing funds from everything. All right, NPR doesn't exist anymore, does it? But we still exist. All right, 50 years and running. And so please consider to support nonprofits just like this one, because ticket sales and grants don't cover all of our programs and operations expenses. So please consider donating and, of course, going to our events. All right. All donations are tax deductible. $50, $50,000, all tax deductible. And, of course, consider subscribing to our Patreon. $10 or get you loads of stuff. Go tap into our Patreon page. End of halftime promo script. Did I do okay this time? I didn't memorize it. There's new stuff on this fucking board here. All right, but thank you so much for sticking around because we still have like 40 minutes left. All right, so that's 40 minutes of open mic. If you would like to, 37 minutes of open mic. If you'd still like to come up here, right? If you didn't feel so hot about your first time around, all right, get a second recording of your set. Now, how are we gonna do this, Ron? How should we do this? Raise the hands? Okay, we're gonna raise hands. All right, I'm just gonna like close my eyes. I'm gonna tell you to raise your hand, and I'm gonna go boop, 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 boop. Okay? All right, are you ready? Who wants to go to the second time? Raise your hands. And now I'm gonna open my eyes. Okay, we got Dan Laitman. We got radio. You can put your hands down after I say your name. Okay, Paul? You wanna go again? Sure. Paul, we got Maxwell. We got Maria. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Kateryna, you want to close this out? Okay. 6. Yeah, unless there's one more. Do you think we can get one more? No, that's no. Sure. Melodic? Or anyone who hasn't signed up. I should have said that before. Yeah, wait, hold on, everyone that fucking came up here already. If you haven't signed up to this wonderful open mic. All right, bared your heart. There's still time. Yes, you. After some conference with the refs, we got you. What's your name? Edward, what do you got for us? Good. So let's think of, you got some time to think about it. You got like 30 minutes to think about it. Okay. Also, no pressure, but we would love to have you up here because this is really for everybody. All right. Especially those that haven't touched the mic yet. All right. On deck, we got radio. Razeem? Yes, I'm good with the memory. But coming to the stage, give it up for Dan Laitman, y'all. Again, 4 minutes instead of 5. Chat, 4 minutes instead of 5, Dan. Dan, you got this, bud. Thanks for coming back.
There's no short jokes today.
Not here, Dan.
Yeah. I think it's ironic that when Jared got fired from Subway, his replacement was a sub. Part of being schizophrenic is there are always people with you. Like, I envy people that can be alone with their thoughts. Because for me, it's I'm alone with my thoughts and Brenda. Type 2 diabetes is the one diagnosis you should sugarcoat. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Do you guys know those videos where like there's a chemo patient and the friend or family member shaves their head in solidarity? Yeah. And I just love it when the friend, looks way better after. Like, she got leukemia, he got a glow up. I know. God has no place here. All right. I think. All right. Like, we all have one of those friends that you secretly hate, right? For Brian, it's me, but no. But like, he's half-assed, but he's full-dicked. I feel like a wheelchair for people that broke their legs is like a consolation prize. Because sure, you can't walk, but at any time you can go, whee! I found out that when somebody says you have paranoid schizophrenia, you shouldn't say, "Who told you?" Well, this was a fun extra set to lose my tripod to. Thanks. All right. Usually when comics come up, they're supposed to share opinions, and I don't think that's a good idea for me. Like, I'm schizophrenic, and my bagel order is no cream cheese. I cannot be trusted. Lox, onion, tomato. I know, I'm a freak. No, I know. I can't be trusted, see? Yeah. My dad's autistic, and he's always obsessing about my weight, and he fixates on it. Like, I'm on the scale, he's on the spectrum. Did you know that if you look up the stars of A Beautiful Mind, it just shows one person? No? It's a schizophrenic joke. All right. And I think I was afraid I wasn't going to get booked at a casino, so I made a reservation. All right. Thanks, guys.
Laitman!
That was fucking fantastic, Dan. Man, those are some new jokes, too. I haven't heard those other ones. Type 2 diabetes, the one you should sugarcoat? Love that shit. Okay. All right. So who did I say raised their hands? On deck, we have Paul. Paul, you didn't go? Did Paul stepped out? He's going to be back. All right. Before he comes back, give it up for Radio Razeem, y'all. Radio Razeem. Give a radio emoji in the chat if you could, chat. He's pulling up on us right now.
Time's up. It's a wrap for that crime stuff. The studio's the new wire, self-inflicted lineups. Blaming the engineer, but you paid him for them 9 cuts. This cat put 9 lives on tape and couldn't give 9 fucks. You think them raps about that weight you move gonna show your spine tough? Admitting your hands trash with that talk how your 9 bust. Gotta check these dudes' noses for specks of that fine dust. Them people been not having a foot on your neck was blind luck. Shit. I could see hustling, but where's your blind trust? And that retainer for that lawyer is like keys to them iron cuffs. You should have been Mario chasing coins, not hunting them fine ducks. And sliding only takes us down, nigga. Go climb up. Ladder choices from them voices that got hoisted and unstuck. Avoid the moistest, making noises. Them niggas just run mucks. No integrity, just celebrities fronting heavily for my bucks. All due respectfully, I'm what's next to see, nigga. Hold my nuts. Pops raised me a little different. Pops raised me a little different from all of my other siblings. Anti-colonial, you hardly ever see me at Thanksgivings. Not a different love, it's just I was filled with innate wisdom. Not to mention all the tools I was given to escape prison. Streets taken, they ain't given. No trust is the core religion. Detroit moving on all pistons. Mistakes are unforgiven. If it's free, why won't you listen to all the wisdom I'm gifting? You a chemist, you in that kitchen, just change the formula mixing. Diabetes can be your study, or you can be cancer fixing. Vixens, OnlyFans is where you're ending. If she thinks IG thinks she's attractive, then a BBL's pending. To me, outside she's gorgeous, but her inside's like a gremlin, and as soon as she gets wet, she gonna multiply with children. That's an eerie feeling. I pray she finds the time to do some healing. From them 69s, taking the whole team down, squilling. No daddies, her kids are raised by that PJ building and all its feelings. From the church ladies' groceries to the drug dealings. From earning respect to how to earn a living. No voluntary external resources given, so it's down the drain. Talk about a pipeline to prison, this shit's a shame. You either selling your soul for money or attempting to protect your name. Bottling up emotion until we just go insane. Either that or we get the gat and call it putting in pain. Riding headless through the town like a body Constable Crane, trying to figure out who to blame. If mama wasn't on rock and my father ain't had a game. If hip-hop ain't make it so damn cool to sell some cane. The Autoball ballroom was spotless of Malcolm stains. I'm from the era of the study of effects that had lead paint. Red 40 dyes slowing our reproductive genes. The wisdom's being lost in what most would just call a fiend. So I guess the real challenge is keeping the future clean. Listen, Jack, the stalk can't grow if you pop the bean. King, how y'all standing on business while sipping lean? I imagine the ammunition we waste in protecting queens. Fulfilling young Martin's dreams, I see Marcus tilting his hat. Malcolm smiled with a gleam. Miss Lax, sit and relax. Henrietta, your blood is clean. No more vultures up in our culture. We vegan the whole scene. The banker hitting my line for a loan instead of a lien. In this land of milk and honey, we kill the bees for the cream. I witnessed Jehovah's rise. I know money, it ain't a thing. I'm no baby for cash money. All that taught us was how to bling. X stopped us from being greedy. You slipping, no love for me. They must think that I'm common. I'm just fine and forever be. Plus reset the effects of dividing and conquering. They'll never trick us again. I'm showing all of these schemes. Hammer this fucker's ankles and leave them in misery. They want to hold it so bad, let them fade in their history. Just picture all this as one. We finally formed as a team. Our minds have now been uncultured. By the way, my name is Razeem. Peace.
Give it up for Razeem,
Ghetto2glory.com. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Yes. Read the shirts. Scroll back in the
live stream, okay, and see what his shirt says and hear his bars. That Common line, tight, very underrated album. B. But thank you so much. You gotta fucking rewind. Catch all those bars, chat. All right, on deck. We have, who do we have? We have Maxwell. Yes? Good. Excellent. No, yes. All right. Paul back. You're back. All right, Paul. Ready to circle back? All right. Give it up for Paul, y'all. Yes! Woo!
Thanks, man. All right, this one's going to be completely different. So I like to think all of my songs are like poems. Also, just warning, nothing I say is applied to the entire group that it might apply to. Just want to like say that. But yeah, this is going to be completely different. I was going to do this with music next week, but I'm going to do like spoken word version of it this time. So yeah. I don't even want to rap no more, 'cause don't nobody like rap no more. So I don't even want to. I don't even want to rap no more, 'cause don't nobody like rap no more. So I don't even want to. I was so cool before I could take it. I don't feel it no more. It's sort of same as she saw me naked. I struggled with drug abuse and my patience was awarded the ward. Sticky socks, but still I'll make it. You never know what it takes till you make it there. And I was on every stage in my underwear. I'm kissing ass. I played the favorite. I played the villain. I fucking hate it. All of my bodies, they knew a thing or two. The niggas I killed, bitches, fuck, they all could see the truth. And all of my bitches was on the up and up. Tried my emotions, didn't need them, she didn't give a fuck. I gave you a man, you gave me disagreement. I gave her a nigga and now she wanna eat it. 'Cause all of these motherfuckers is so conceited. Pay for some shit and grab a condom 'cause you gon' fucking need it. I haven't met a bitch that ain't a hooker in a year. These niggas riding dick when you on top is when they here. Sometimes I be myself and everybody disappear. Sometimes I build my wealth, I saw your girlfriend over here. Not playing the victim, so over the shame. So over the game, I'm retired and everything. She dropped with the whistle, love you without a cause. You could have every flaw and these bitches is dropping drawers. I don't even wanna rap no more, 'cause don't nobody like rap no more. So I don't even wanna. I don't even wanna rap no more, 'cause don't nobody like rap no more. So I don't even wanna. Tired of searching with nobody worth it, no. Tired of working on something I know finna go. 'Cause love ain't real, you gotta ball. The fans, the girls don't care it all. You find me at B Like Bark, D Like Dog, Paul Taylor. Thanks, y'all. BD Paul Taylor.
Did you hear those bars? And then he started singing so angelically. I don't really want to rap no more. Is that recorded? That's not. Oh, we workshopping it, and that's what the open mic is for, chat. All right. Full completed works that you've been working on for a long time, and of course stuff that you're just fucking with right now, even if it's temporarily. All right, thank you so much for experimenting here at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. On deck, we got Maria, Elena. Where are you? Still back there? All right, thanks for sticking around. Coming to the stage again. Give it up for Maxwell, y'all. Yes! Maxwell's here. He's still here. And he's wearing green. Yes.
Thank you, sir. When the Spirit of the Lord comes upon my heart, I will dance like David danced. Look at who Lucifer chose to stoop super low. If these cats had a litter box for every crap word they bestow, I would not have a pet to own. A few debts to owe. The metronome bled so I could mix up the tempo. Old and New Testament brochure for the info. No cure for the sin, they say, and tried to sell and tried to sow.
tied to sails of Midas hope, can't grow or glow unless everything turned to gold. Yo, the cattle's yoked. Then the battle broke. They had a racket versus paddle, that's a joke, and still got tackled and choked. Shackled to quotes of everlasting dope while the Lord seeks balance on the slippery slope. An epiphany broke. In the symphony I soaked, spirit into me I provoke the evil to be arrested. Too feeble to be impressive, I rested. The rainbow shone as the sign of the covenant glowed, I awoke. The adversary surprised to know 3 isotopes keep the earth afloat in one scope. Father, Son, Holy Ghost, harbor the sun and hold me close. Everything else is gross. Everything else the fallen angel hosts. Live by the bread of life or become toast. I used to like the burnt parts until I made a turn sharp like an Earnhardt. Always kept an ear to G-O-D, but needed open eyes and a stern heart. You see, it's great to learn smart, but better to be faithful, both when the lights are on and especially when it turns dark. I could be a millipede crawling along the churn bark. Instead, I'm living in the Lord's image, standing by until the return marks. When the Spirit of the Lord comes upon my heart, I will dance like David danced. Thank y'all. God bless.
Yes! Give it up for Maxwell, y'all!
Love it.
Love it. Sticking to the rule of no hate speech. How about love speech? That's that positive shit that we need. Thank you so much, Maxwell. Okay. On deck, we got Kateryna. You're still here. I see you in my peripheral. And I also see Maria Elena, y'all. Give it up again for some more poetry for Maria. Yes.
This one's called The Fine Print. Before we get familiar with first names and favorite colors, before our laughter starts finishing each other's sentences and inside jokes start writing our history, I need to introduce you to something. No, it's not my friends, not my exes, not my highlight reel, or the polished version of me with good posture, better intentions, and a vocabulary built in therapy rooms. It's not the stage-ready, emotionally fluent version that knows all the right words and uses them responsibly. I mean the other one. See, chemistry is easy. That's just fireworks with good timing, adrenaline dressed as fate. But I don't fall in love with sparks. I fall in love with what stays after the smoke clears. So let me introduce you to my pain. Don't worry, it won't shake your hand. It prefers quiet rooms and late nights. It doesn't like crowds. It shows up uninvited but insists on being heard. It watches quietly. It asks questions like, "Are you sure this is safe?" And keeps receipt from moments I swear I've forgotten. It has habits, triggers, a sense of humor that's a little dark, and a loyalty that borders on aggressive. It taught me survival before softness, how to flinch faster than I forgive, how to build walls that look like standards and call it self-respect. It learned love as a language spoken in raised voices and closed doors. So sometimes it mistakes peace for boredom and chaos for chemistry. We're unlearning that, gently, with boundaries. And listen, I'm not asking you to fix it. I've tried that already. I'm not asking you to babysit it. I'm not handing you a manual. I just need you to meet it. Because it hates surprises and it will introduce itself eventually. And since we're being honest, I'd like to meet yours too. The part of you you swear is under control. The thing you keep fed just enough so it doesn't act out in public. The part that flinches when things get good, that double texts and disappears like it's auditioning for a magic act. The shadow that learned how to protect you when no one else showed up. I want to know how yours behaves when it's tired, what makes it bare its teeth, what calms it down without a fight. Because love isn't butterflies and good mornings. Those tend to lie. And it isn't fireworks either. That's just timing and adrenaline. Love is what stays after the noise gets quiet. It's not two perfect people walking toward a sunset. It's two beings bringing the most dangerous roommates to the table and negotiating peace. Teaching unhinged survival instincts, basic manners. So before we get further acquainted, before we confuse attraction with alignment, promise futures, and pretend our past won't knock, let's make the proper introductions. Introduce me to your monster, and I'll introduce you to mine. I mean, if they're going to share space, they need to learn how to play nice. See, this is the part most people skip, then spend years paying for it, because eventually the monsters introduce themselves. Usually in the middle of chaos, when there's no room left to pretend. So we owe it to ourselves to read the fine print. No surprises, no malfunctions to blame on love. We get to choose. And only if we're brave enough, we'll place our initials on the dotted line, because if we're going to stay, we need to know how to keep each other safe. Not from the world, but from the monsters we became just to survive it. Master the pen, two dots in between, guys.
Give it up for brother, man. Maria, Elena, Masters of Pen. That's just tight. I love it. Okay, Master of Pen. Thank you so much for showing your pen off. All right, on deck, we got Edward. Edward, did we figure out what we're going to do? Excellent. Thank you for sticking around, Edward. We're going to hear some masterful work from Edward from his pen, I'm sure. See you later, Radio Razeem. Thank you for coming, pal. All right, but give it up for Kateryna. Yes! More poetry from Kateryna. Yes! Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you. This is a poem of a little snail. This is a poem of a little snail. In the world full of pebbles, each one does matter. It will get you to be able to find what feels better. Each little piece does such a big difference. Then it loop like a mist, fades away, might believe in a reference. When it leaves you scarred or with presence of life, got to keep that reward. Even that was a knife. Like a myth, like a song, I can't wait to make that step. Not confused, not among those whose weight has been swept in a pot and gave aftertaste. Then just stopped being heavy. You don't wait when belong to your significant other one. Thank you.
All right, Edward, your time to shine, pal. All right, no pressure, no pressure on our newcomer, Edward, coming to the stage. Give it up for Edward, y'all. Yes! I don't know what he's doing either, but it's going to be great.
One or two.
You got 4 minutes.
4 minutes, goodness gracious. All right. Thank you, guys. Never read at one of these fine places, but yeah. I was a little forced by the group back there. Let's see. This one I entitled a long time ago, Unspeakable. Away, I will not see you now. Thine eyes pluck away from that has left you to dismay. Spring's branches left sullied veins true, but the season of fire was the culprit. I retrieve now to fall apart. May it be never that past seeds planted will spring a heart. Wish away the want that was granted too quickly. A drunk beggar holds his potions much closer. Like mothers who deny their child to grow, red wine from my veins' vines was too easily shared. I did not invite your eyes. Why was I not spared? Come, withering breeze, to blow the past. Lift the ashes of this unholy mass. Pomegranate beat your last. A wish, a forbidden fruit that should have never been had. Ah, who's to blame for the sinking tides? Even La Lune eclipsed her face to cry. Pride surely came stride, as a sparrow cannot help the bounce of air, till its ground begat to air. self-labeled the naked branch, fooled to a winter I will not last, so selfish feathers may fly from all which I helped cast. I will not raise head to thee, I will not let breezes be, I refuse to let chest charms beat, rather I take a fallen feather, to dip and write to thee, in a whispering cry of what thou hast done to me. No star should show if shines again, elusive fires of warmth who refuse to be dead. I will no longer pray to thee. Your religion is ancient and my death so new that I shall shut my coffin to the dream that was you. All right, thank you. I don't know if, is that the 4 minutes or? Okay, I could do one in Spanish or one that I started writing this morning. Okay, Spanish. Sure. Right? Okay. I think I remember this. Espejo del más allá, te veo, ¿me miras tú? Pues he pasado muchas noches pensando en ti. Solo te lloro, en la locura me perdí. Amiga celestial, amante del mar, ¿por qué tus labios, palabras no me dan? Pero tu mirada, solitaria y triste, en cualquier oscuridad, me iluminará. Fantasma hermosa, pálida, fría, pero siempre mía. No te escondes que ni las nubes te pueden cubrir. En llanto te canto, sal de ahí. Está bien, no digas nada. Dejemos nuestra pasión callada, en fuego de llamas. Yo seré tu secreto, tu poeta reflejo. Y tú, mi bella dormiente, que nunca me miente, sin palabras, simple sonriente. Buenas noches, amante, con mi mano en pecho sin guante. Tu luz tocando mi piel, te seré siempre fiel, mi luna llena de miel. Oh, I don't have anything online. I don't know. I don't have Instagram or anything like that. Just at work.
We'll find you here.
Sure, you'll find me here.
Streets, Edward's
Yeah.
life.
Thank you.
Write some poetry. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Give it up for Edward, y'all.
It was like, I don't know what I have. Right, you got something. Everyone has something in the notes app. Don't lie to me. All right, that's why you're here at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe Wednesday night open mic at 8:23 at night. We've concluded the list, but the show still goes on because I got notes. All right, per tradition, I have notes for every single performer that pulled up today. A lot of them have left, but they can watch me say it on the playback. All right, give it up for Melodic. Where are you, Melodic? Not here right now. All right, but Melodic pulled up on us, and he was like, I'm my own puppet master in my own respect, he said. These are lines that just kind of stuck out. Forgive me if I butcher your whole piece, but that's at the point here. I was listening. My heroine cannot survive withdrawals. That was tight. Heroin, get it? Okay. That shit was tight. Everyone say thank you, Melodic. Thank you, Melodic. All right, that's what we're going to say. We're going to thank everyone that pulled up to us today. All right, Paul. Paul, you're still here. Right, I got some notes for you. I mean, I really like the songs. He's finally calling me back home. Love that. I really want to rap no more because don't nobody like rap no more. That's tight. That's tight. You never know what it takes till you make it there. You could have every flaw, but these B words still be dropping drawers. Did you catch that? I caught it. Thank you, Paul. Dan. No notes for, I'm kidding. Hallucinations are auditory. If we don't laugh, we hear crickets. That was a good one, Paul. Dan, sorry. I'm looking at Paul. Hot flashes for menopause, boiling your eggs. Such a tight joke. Thank you so much for that. When Jerry got fired from Subway, his replacement was a sub. Oh, so good. So good. I'm not stealing these jokes, Dan. Just Just writing them down. Type 2 diabetes is the one you should sugarcoat. Classic shit. See, they're not laughing at me, but this is good for you, Dan. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dan. All right, Dan brought his friend Preston. That's your pal, right? Yeah. All right, don't let him around Disney World because that Epstein Island joke needs a little tweaking. Needs a little bit of tweaking. But I like that last joke. I don't hope, looking in the mirror right now, I don't hope she gets an orgasm. I hope we become an organism. Thank you, Preston. Wherever the fuck, then he had to leave. I'm sure to go to another better open mic. All right, Kateryna, where are you? I lied. There is no better open mic, Kateryna. Why would you say that? You took my heart, dissolved it in the depths of your eyes. It's such beautiful poetry from you, especially before Love Day, before Valentine's Day. I'm surprised there wasn't more love, heartbreak poems or anything like that. All right, everyone's booed the fuck up, I guess. What the fuck? Not me, Paul. Not me, Jasmine. All right, we taking shots after this. This is new. I love how you said this is before you got into your Poison Ivy poem before. This is new, but I can't let it go. This is called Poison Ivy. That's good. I love that. You always know the reason. Stop looking back. Just give it a chance. One more, your fantastic romance, something like that. I love those lines. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kateryna. Pulled up here 2 times. Sam, with the whole fans in the front row. About 2 pieces about grief from Sam. A Myrtle Beach piece. Our black suits and dresses flapping the wind brought me there. That second piece about his father. My uncle wears my father's face. My brother wears my father's apathy. My mother wears my father's wedding ring. I wear my father's dream like a shawl. I wake in the funeral home. He's lying in front of me. And my father wears his name. Fantastic. Thank you, Sam. All right, pulling up on us. All right, trying to process this grief. All right, that's the perfect place to do it. With kind people. Radio Razeem spit those bars. He goes like this. People are distracted, so people are distractions. Quick as you reach the top, quick as you can plummet. Make them sick to their stomach on your way to the summit. Ugh. I never met a president who fixed the hood issue. Flint water's still bad. Give people their land back. Doctor Strange hands, so it's magic when I make incisions. Did you catch that? Doctor Strange. All right. Should have been Mario hunting those coins, not those shy ducks. Respectfully, I'm what's next to see. Hold my nuts. Did you catch that? Some nuts emojis in the chat. All right. Paul Skiff. I love Paul. This shit was good today. This is not a courtroom. I taught a stone dragonfly how to pronounce Alathea. I had to Google what Alathea was. I stole the poet's mood and ransomed it for micro celebrity. Do you remember this? I fed the New York Times tip on anonymity with a clairvoyant whisper. I'm like, what? What? I love it. I made the Port Authority bus terminal ride the Staten Island ferry. I got a slam poet to stop being so impressed with themselves. I pushed Wall Street down. I got reluctant to eat a bandit out of my hands, not once, but 10 times. That's some shit right there. That's New York City right there. Love it. That's the Lower East Side. Evil Eye. Evil Eye left. Oh, well, thank you, Paul. And we didn't say thank you, Radio Razeem. You hear that? This is good stuff. Evil Eye said, my boss makes in a day what I make in a year. What is to be done, not ink on a page, it's time and risk a daily wage. In a company town, on company time, I work on my aim and stay in my prime. That was tight. Thank you, Evil Eye. SC says, SC left. SC left? Okay. SC was like, oh, that piece was good. That was good. Fine means folding into nothing every day. Here's a secret. Women seek help. Men seek holding the gun barrel of control. Here's a secret. People would rather believe a beautiful lie than a deadly truth. The truth is, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm falling apart. I'm fracturing inward. But strength is carrying your messiness in your own 2 hands. That was good stuff. Thank you, SC says. That's good stuff. Maria Elena, you still here? And this is what you said. I wrote it all down. Not really. A lot of it, though. Like most, I wasn't raised on emotional maturity. Learn to archive feelings. We keep blaming our parents. Blame doesn't update the system. Awareness does. Healing is not disrespect, it's resistance. You wrote this, right? Growth is what happens when pain meets awareness. And then that last piece, I call it love is what stays after the noise gets quiet. Thank you for still speaking, though. Thank you, Maria. Maxwell, we're going in order of performers. Maxwell, I'm still living in the brain of a thug, sustaining the blood. I got grace for him, so I'll never turn my face from him. Satan tripping, I love it. Satan tripping. Heated by the light of the sun, it's just begun. I've been delivered from things you wouldn't care to know. Home of the scandalous, Castle Heights, West Los Angeles. We care to know. Thank you for repping wherever you are. And thank you for coming today. Thank you, Maxwell. And Edward, what I caught from you is, away I will not see you now. I retreat now to fall apart. Wish away the want that was granted too quickly. And then who's to blame for the sinking tides, right? Such a good question. I'm glad you chose poetry to figure out these answers. And I'm thankful, very thankful that you chose this open mic to attend on a Wednesday night. Give it up for yourselves, y'all. Thank you for coming to the Wednesday night open mic here at the Loisaida Center, presented by the Nuyorican Poetry Cafe. All right, pull up on us next Wednesday. I will be here. Have a great week, y'all. All right. Communicate with yourselves, network with yourselves, get each other's Instagram handles, or just say hi to each other. Go be kind to someone today, but of course, be kind to yourselves. Thank you.